It's non-league day and we're here to watch the newest team in professional football's pyramid, and that's #United. Currently playing in the 10th tier of English football in the Spartan South Midlands Division 1. It means with consecutive promotions they could in a decade be playing in the Premier League. Now that's unlikely, but there's other clubs that have set a bit of a precedent before. You look at AFC Wimbledon, formed in 2002, they managed to get all the way up to League One. You look at FC United, formed in 2005, they lumbered a little bit from getting in the 10th tier where we are now here with #. They got up to the 7th, spent a long time there, and now they're in the 6th. Perhaps one of the most famous teams at this level has got to be Salford City with what's happened there, the absolute transformation that they've seen being undertaken there with the class of 92 boys that have really absolutely revolutionised what's going on at Salford City. 10 years ago they was languishing in the 9th tier of English football. As it stands right now they're top of the league in the 5th tier and are so close to becoming part of the 92, the Football League. So we know that it's possible, but is that what #United are here to do? Is that what #it all about? What is this club here for? What is their future? What is their culture? Let's find out. Spencer, you've got an actual football team.
Yeah, it's always been an actual football team, and other people agree that it's an actual football team now. It's the difference. It's a bit surreal, really. It's all like come about quite quickly, but as you've seen today, we're up and running, and we're doing okay. What we did with # to start was sort of like I had this kind of modern football fan audience. It's not the same as the guys that were going to non-league to watch historic. It's younger guys and enjoying FIFA, obviously watching my FIFA videos. How can we incorporate the two? So
I love the idea. I've always worked in projects that kind of put fans at the heart of the content. You know that. So something like this was fascinating anyway. But I worked with Spencer 6 years ago at Copper90. I was Spencer's boss. Whisper it quietly. I was Spencer's boss. Now the tables have turned. Here's a lesson to everybody. So I've always respected what Spencer's done. Thought what he was doing was fantastic, and I'm so glad to be here.
we needed a way to play friendlies that meant something. You know, because how long can you play friendlies before people get bored? So we thought, well, technically, every time you play it on a team, you're playing a friendly because we're not in the league. It might be in the same division as the other team, but there's no league. How can we make it interesting to us? It worked in our favour massively, to be honest, because it meant every game meant something to us. And unlike FIFA, the teams we were playing weren't in the division format, so they were friendlies for them. That's why we won a lot of games, I think. And but that had a cap on it. You know, we did it, and it was great, and we had a great time. And I got to play because it was a low enough level that I could get away with it. And now we've gone up a level. You know, we've gone to very much back to the beginning, and it was always an ambition of ours to make a club and take it in this sort of direction. We didn't know how that was going to go. We didn't know what level we'd have to start at. We didn't know if we'd merge with an existing club or if we'd start our own. How we have ended up doing it is amazing, and it started ourselves. The restructuring that happened, perfect timing for us with non-league football. We were able to jump straight in at step 6 where we are now, 10th tier of English football, and we're finding our feet.
But at the start of the year, before we started, we did have detractors and people saying we're a bunch of YouTubers who are going to get kicked about the park and we didn't deserve our place.
I think the criticism before encountering us, and maybe just hearing the story, maybe sometimes it's just hearing the name. Some people just don't like the name. It's very divisive. Like, that's where we come from, right? That's where we started off as a 7-a-side team in London. We used to play games before the cameras were rolling called #FC. We like that it harks back to where we come from, and the word hashtag is mentioned every day in common parlance. You hear it, maybe make you think of hashtag. I think it works quite well for us personally, but some people think it doesn't fit in football and it's not a place. People don't realise Port Vale's not a place. You know, there's plenty of teams out there that aren't named after places. And even the league tried to tell us we had to put a place name in our name. We said, well, we haven't got a place right now. We're not from a place, from the internet. And other teams don't have place names, so why are you letting them do it? And we got it okayed in the end.
Why hashtag? Just to go in football. I was having a look around and seen about that hashtag before, and it's an interesting team.
Have you seen it on like YouTube or like social media?
YouTube videos. Yeah.
I just came here to watch the match.
Yeah. Do you live local then? No. So why have you come all the way this far over here?
To enjoy football.
We have the fan base. We have a really different fan base. It's not the local community fan base. We need to grow that. But our online fan base is huge.
I've been following them on YouTube for about 2 years now. It's been an incredible experience that Spencer's set up for the lads. Like, to come into non-league and end up winning 8 games in a row and now being top of the league is incredible.
9 on the bounce, which at any level is no mean feat. We've still got so far to go, we've got a huge amount to do, and I'm not looking at it after 9 wins on the bounce any different than I would have been if we had won 6 of those and lost 3. It's just, we need to take it game by game and gradually build and progress on the pitch. And the way we're set up off the pitch with the guys, it's amazing, it's fantastic. And if we can keep any kind of pace to stay with what they're capable off the pitch, then we're doing well.
We were a nomadic team, we didn't have a home base. We actually used to play our games just up the road there when we were at home, but we've never had a community because we've been online. That's something we need to change. When we know where we're going to be, we'll really make an effort to reach out to the community. And we did it today. I mean, you saw we had 500 people here today. It was amazing. We do want to be part of wherever we're playing, but yeah, we're aware we need a long-term place. At the same time, though, we are based online. We have people listening to the audio commentary today from Singapore, Thailand, Canada, America, Mexico.
And because of that, we get opportunities that other clubs at this level don't always have. We know we're lucky for that. So we're supported by the likes of Adidas and Football Manager, and that gives us massive opportunity to bring in people like devs with experience, players who've played at a higher level, to get almost 500 people, half of which are under 18, to a non-league game. Admittedly, it was free. It's fantastic, and we're trying to shine a little bit of a light on that side of football as well.
We don't want to lose that. We don't want to be like the other clubs.
This season was all about understanding what the challenge was. But the future's bright.
I think realistically in 5 years, a well-established kind of team competing with a bit of a fan base and sustainable.
All right, nice one. Thank you, Jay.
Cheers, top man.
So then #United, a bunch of jumped up YouTubers with ideas above their station? I don't think so. It seems to me that #United are doing this for the right reasons. They're doing real football for the right reasons. Today we saw how many children at a non-league game that you just wouldn't be. They're breaking records in this area for what non-league day represents. This is a team and this is a club, and the people behind the club are doing this for the right reasons, for the football. And I think it's a really interesting project and one that's definitely got my full support. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments how you think #United are getting on, where they'll end up, and whether you think they're a good thing for football or not. And also let me know in the description where you would like to see me go in the next international break. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.